أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Welcome to the G4 Lajna Quran class. Today is the second class of the Quran recitation course, and today we will inshallah revise the lesson of the class, which will then we will inshallah learn about tafkhim and ishbaya, which are the vertical strokes. I'm your day teacher for today, and I will be assisted by the teaching assistant as well as the support teachers, inshallah. Now, before we start our lesson, could I please remind you to ensure that you have maintained a respect for the Holy Quran by having performed wuzu, covered your heads, and you're now seated in a quiet room to avoid any disturbances from the background. Also, please make sure that you are logged in with your correct ID and not personal usernames. Please also make sure that your video or camera and your audio or microphones are switched off. The teachers will unmute you once it's your turn, inshallah. Jazakumullah. Could I please now request the teaching assistant to show us how to correctly sign in to the Zoom app? Jazakallah.
Assalamu alaikum. I hope everybody is well. I will now go through the how to log in on Zoom, and if you know anybody that doesn't know how to use the Zoom app yet, you can let them know, especially if they're also part of this class. Let me just see if I can move the. Yeah, okay. So on your device, first of all, click on Zoom, on the Zoom app, on this icon, and then you'll get this screen. This screen will come up when you click the Zoom icon. Then you click on Join Meeting. And I'm not sure if this is... maybe if I just have the remote control just for a moment. Then I can move this. Okay. So then the next thing that will happen is you will get this screen. It says at the top, join a meeting. Sometimes this box, the second box, has something written inside already. You have to put, well, I guess we'll find out on the next slide, please. Okay. So you can just highlight, if there's something written there, you can just highlight it and you can remove it if it's not your ID. Okay, then you write your ID. So for all the Lajna that are part of this class, you should have received your ID, which is a big letter, a capital L, and that's followed by 3 numbers. For example, L999 or L261, L934, anything like that, starting with L and 3 numbers. So you enter that ID that you got in the email, you enter it into this box. Then you have to tick all 3 of these boxes. So remember my name for future meetings, so that next time you log in, it's already written here. Also tick that you don't want to connect to the audio, and so then that way your mic will be off when you come into the class. And make sure that you also tick turn off my video, so that your video especially will be off when you log in. Then after that, you will have received a meeting ID for this class. So you have to type the meeting ID here in this top box. That's where you write the meeting ID. I think it consists of 9 numbers. So like, for example, 111, 111, 111. That's just an example. Once you've given a meeting ID, this join button, you'll be able to press it then. Before that, you won't be able to press it. So you make sure that you click it. Then what will happen is this next screen will be the password screen. So then you have to click on the password area, and you have to type in the password that you received for this class. Then next you click join. This is the next screen that will come up. This will show you that you are being connected, and that you just have to give it a few moments. After this screen will appear. So sometimes you have to finish registration to finish registering to join the meeting. So then you add your email address here in the second box. In this example, mrs.lady@gmail.com. And that should be the email that you supplied when you did your application for the course. Then again, the join meeting button will light up. Make sure that you click it. Then you will have to wait a few moments again. Then this screen will appear. And this shows that you have successfully logged in, and it will say, please wait for the host to start the meeting. So you just have to wait. You can test your computer audio in the meantime if you want, to see if everybody can hear you well. So like it says here, wait patiently. The teacher will admit you when they're ready, inshallah. So if you have signed in long before the team has signed in, then this, you'll have to look at this page for a bit longer than others maybe. But that's okay, because at least you're there. And yeah, you just whenever the teacher is ready. Sometimes we have some problems signing in ourselves, or with some technical issues. So just bear with us, because we're usually trying to start as soon as possible. And then, so if you want to, if you go to YouTube, if you go to the YouTube website and type nqc.org.uk in the search bar, then you should be able to find all of the information on how to join using your mobile device, how to join Zoom. So when you click this first one, then all of this should be, you should be able to view all of this again. And you should be able to view how to use it, how to sign in using your mobile device, because it might be slightly different. And that's it. It seems difficult, but inshallah you'll get the hang of it when you've done it a few times.
Okay, Jazakallah. Could I please just add very quickly that please sign in with your ID that was given to you prior to the start of the classes, as after the third class we will be starting to put you into the waiting room, and you will not be able to attend the classes meanwhile whilst you're in the waiting room. So I suggest you sign in with your correct ID. Jazakumullah. Okay. So we'll now quickly revise the Thursday's lesson. Can Lajna inform us what we've learned in the first class? If the support teacher would like to give the mic to Lajna, please.
Assalamu alaikum. I have unmuted Lajna to, let me just check.
Assalamu alaikum.
That's 261.
261. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. Thank you.
Alhamdulillah. So, do you remember what we've learned in the first class?
We've learned about the correct pronunciation of Arabic alphabets. And also we discussed, like at the end, we discussed about the strokes, Dammah, Kasrah, and Fathah.
Well done.
Yes.
Okay. What can you tell me about Fathah, Dammah, and Kasrah in regards to their pronunciation? Do you remember that?
No, sorry, I don't remember that.
All right.
But
Okay.
it was at the end of the class. So.
Yeah. So we'll practice that today again. Don't worry. So, with the short vowels, because Fathah, Dammah, and Kasrah, they are short vowels, and so basically, if a Fathah, I'll just quickly show you, just a second. So, for example, we've got a Kasrah here. So the stroke is placed under the consonant, and here we've got a Fathah, where the stroke or the hyphen is placed over the relevant consonant. Then we've got a Dammah we should have somewhere as an example. So that's the Dammah, which is a mark written over the relevant consonant. Now, in regards to their pronunciation, they should be pronounced for no longer than one count, so no longer than 1 second. So it's just oo, it's not oo, it's just oo, boo, do. So it's just 1 second. We shall now practice briefly these before moving on to our new lesson for today. So if I could please request the support teacher again to unmute the Lajna so we can practice a few short vowels as well. Jazakallah.
Yes, okay. I'll unmute L280.
L280. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
How are you?
I am fine.
Alhamdulillah, that's good. So we'll quickly practice the short vowels before moving on to our lesson for today. Could you please read the first line? And please start with vowels and tasmiyah. Jazakallah.
A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Rusulu yakuni su'ila ufika sukita.
Jazakallah. Very well recited. Make sure that you don't have a jerking sound at the end of each letter. So it's rusulu. Very quickly, it's smooth move onto the next letter. Rusulu, yakuni, su'ila, ufika, suqita. Do you want to try the next row as well, please?
Uri'a tasilu qabura subula bariko.
Well done. Jazakallah. Could the support teacher please unmute another student for the recitation?
Yes. I will unmute L252.
L252. Assalamu alaikum.
Yes, welcome.
Walaikum salam.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm good too. Would you like to read out the next line?
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. مثل تصف يهني زبيها أزنا.
Yes, Jazakallah. Make sure that you are always giving just 1 second, a very quick count on each stroke. So it's don't prolong one of them and have the others shortened. So it's I'll just recite again. It was really well recited, mashallah, Jazakallah. So it will be mathalu. It won't be prolonged. The ma won't be prolonged. It's mathalu, tasifu, yuhini, zubiha, uzina. Do you want to try the next line as well, please?
Yep. Tusi'i tazaru fu'ila kutila lu'ina.
Well done, brilliant. Jazakallah.
Jazakallah.
Okay, so we'll skip a bit so we can move on to today's lesson as well. Let's have the last rule maybe with another student. Could I please request a support teacher to unmute another Lajna, please?
Yes, I will unmute L258.
L258, Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
How are you?
I'm fine, alhamdulillah. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm good too. Do you want to recite the last line, please?
Yes. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم فبهت وجمع فقتل وعدكم لنريك.
Yes, well done, Jazakallah. Let me just highlight a few things here very quickly. Oops. Okay. So you recited really well, mashallah, well done. Again, when we are reciting, give each short vowel the same length. So 1 second for each of the stroke, each Fathah, Dammah, and Kasrah, wherever they are appearing in the word. So, for example, this one, we are not going to prolong the bu, it's just 1 second for the Fathah, 1 second for the Dammah, and 1 second for the Kasrah. So it will be Fabuhita. So very quick. Each is pronounced equally. And then here, Faqutila. Faqutila. So it's not a long qu, it's just Faqutila. Jazakallah, well done to all Lajna. Okay, so let's move on to today's lesson about tafkhim. And we've already touched on this in our last class a bit. So it's the 7 letters which are highlighted in red in here. And these 7 letters in red are pronounced with a thick and heavy sound, and because they are produced from your throat rather than the mouth. So now let's practice these a few times. I'm reciting these, but I would like the Lajna to please recite after me. Even if you're just sitting in your room, please recite after me so we can get into the practice of the correct pronunciation as well. Just a second. So I'm just reciting the tafkhim, the thick letters. So the first one is kha, kha, sad, sad, dad, dad, ta, Ta, Za, Za. Ghain, Ghain, Qaf, Qaf. Okay, so I'm sure you all already know how to pronounce these basic thick letters. We'll just put them into practice now. Okay, could I please request the support teacher again to unmute a Lajna, please?
Yes, I will unmute L268.
Okay, L268, Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.
How are you?
Yes, I'm fine. Thank you.
Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah, I'm good too. Would you like to recite the first rule? But could you just please repeat the first line of just the thick letters and then go on to the next line, which are the worded ones?
Okay. Kha, Sod, God, Ghain, To, Qaf, Za.
Brilliant, that's really good. Would you like to recite the first
Yes.
line then?
Yes. Khalidan, Lasadiqun, Bidarrina, Ghafirin, Taba, Qala, Qal, Talazza.
Brilliant, really good. And you've also prolonged on the mud here, which is really good. Well done, brilliant. And also here, it's the vertical Fathah, which we'll learn about today, and you've prolonged that for 2 seconds. Really good, mashallah, well done. Could I please now request another Lajna? Assalamu alaikum. Could the support teacher please have another Lajna now?
Yes, I will unmute L269.
L261, Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Waalaikum salam.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Waalaikum salam. L261, can you hear me well?
Oh, I'm L269.
Oh, sorry, my mistake. Okay, L269, how are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm all right. How are you?
Alhamdulillah. Would you like to recite the second row, please?
Yeah. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. خلق صدق ضرب غفر تبع يلقى الظانين.
Brilliant. So you've paid attention at the other rules already as well, again with the Fathah, Ashbaya and the Mad and Nun Gunna as well. Brilliant, really good. Make sure again with the short vowels to keep them on the same length for 1 second only. So don't prolong one longer than the other. It's just khalaqa, not khalaqa. Jazakallah, really good, well done. So could we now have a last Lajna before we move on to practice all the other rules? Jazakallah.
Yes, I will unmute L277.
L277, Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm fine. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm good too. Would you like to recite the last row here?
Yes. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Khashi'atun, sabiran, zallan, gharra, ta'ifatun, qabili, fazzan.
Good. Really good. Okay, Jazakallah to all Lajna. You've recited really well, mashallah. I think we should now put these into practice. Let me just quickly go over the last lesson to quickly inform you again about to keep them only for 1 second, the Fathah and the Kasrah, also just 1 second for the short vowel and the Dammah, of course, as well. However, we haven't gone into much further detail for the Fathah Ishbaya today, we couldn't, but make sure that whenever we have the vertical Fathah or the vertical Kasrah and the vertical Dammah, that we do prolong them for 2 seconds each on whichever letter they are appearing. So it won't be Adamu, it will be Adamu, Alimu, Qala. So we can see, we can hear the distinguished sound. We have 2 seconds on Qa and only 1 second on La. Qala, Kalamu, Khaliqu. And then again here, Biyadihi. We have 1 second on the 2 kasras and the 1 fathah here, and the vertical kasra will bear 2 seconds. We would have biyadihi, amalihi, bihi, ilafi, hazihi, hazihi. And again for the Dammah as well, we've got 3 fathah which are only for 1 second, however will look for 2 seconds. So it will be mala'ahu, mala'ahu, falahu, kitabahu, yarahu, ma'ahu. So we'll go into further detail with the practice as well then. And could I now please request the teaching assistant to put these rules into practice. Jazakallah.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Okay, so I would like to go through Surah Al-Baqarah, and also, I don't know if the mouse is working. First of all, Surah Fathah. So if I can have one Lajna, please, if we could have the first student for the practice. And I'll be looking for the areas that we've just learned from the teacher. So things like the short vowels, like this, Kasrah, also Fathah and Dammah, and also the vertical signs, the vertical Fathah, the vertical Dammah, and vertical Kasrah, if there are any. So I'll be highlighting, please don't get distracted, but I might be highlighting some of the mistakes, just so the Lajna know. Sorry, I'm zooming in and out. I hope it's okay. I think this should be fine. So yeah, so do we have a student that could start?
Yes, we have L275.
Yep, Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
L275. So please start with Ta'awuz and Tasniya.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Yeah.
Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen.
Excellent. That was really good, mashallah. Would you like to carry on?
Ar-Rahmanir Rahim.
Yeah. And the third one as well?
Maliki Yawmiddin.
That was really good. So you have prolonged the vertical fathah here. I don't know if it's highlighting. I'm not sure why it's not highlighting, but you have you've done it very well, mashallah. The vertical fathah needed to be prolonged, which you did. Then obviously the Dammah only for 1 second. That was correct. Also this vertical fathah you did for 2 seconds. That was correct. Then again vertical fathah on the meme, you prolonged that as well. And here again vertical fathah, you've prolonged all of them for 2 seconds. That was really good, mashallah. So can we have the second student for practice, please?
Yes, we have L279.
Yeah, assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Right, so you can start from Iyaka.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين.
Good. The next one.
اهدنا الصراط المستقيم.
اهدنا الصراط المستقيم.
اهدنا الصراط المستقيم.
Very good. And I'm going to bring this down. Just a moment. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Right.
صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم.
Yep.
غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين.
Okay, excellent. Ameen. Mashallah, that was really good. I think overall it was actually really quite good. I haven't marked anything, so that's a good sign. Yeah, that was really good. So can we have another student to move on to Surah Baqarah now, please?
Yes, we have L284.
Yeah.
If we have a cold, we still come to work, unless if it's a bad flu, isn't it? No?
Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Can the student hear me?
So I'm not saying, I'm just thinking, people are like, I've got a cold, and you.
Okay. So can we have a different student, please?
We have L292.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
So L292, please start with the Abuz and Tasmiyah and then start with reading Surah Baqarah, please.
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألف لام ميم ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه هدى للمتقين الذين يؤمنون بالغيب ويقيمون الصلاة ومما رزقناهم ينفقون.
Good, mashallah, that was excellent. I haven't highlighted anything. You've remembered all the things. Your tilawat is mashallah good. So far, everybody that has come on the mic, their pronunciation is really good, mashallah, and they haven't really made any major mistakes. So I think we can move on with the next student, please.
Yes, I'll give you L293.
Yeah, Assalamu
alaikum.
Walaikum salam. L293, do you have, sorry, can you start with, I'm just having some problems with the, what's this called? With the mouse. It's a bit slow, I don't know why. So yeah, so you can start whenever you're ready.
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والذين يؤمنون بما أنزل إليك وما أنزل من قبلك وبالآخرة هم يوقنون.
Okay. Jazakallah. So you have, I was just a bit distracted because my son's running around.
Okay.
So the last student read up to, if I'm not mistaken, up to here, right?
Yeah.
Yes, okay. So if you don't mind, can you start reading again, please?
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والذين يؤمنون بما أنزل إليك وما أنزل من قبلك وبالآخرة هم يوقنون.
Okay, that was good. So Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. وَبِالْآخِرَةِ هُمْ يُوقِنُونَ. These two we prolong. And this one we have to remember that this is a Hamza. And there was a slight sound of Ain here. So just be careful because there's a different sound for Ain and there's a different sound for Hamza. Hamza sounds like an Alif. So it's yu'minun.
Yu'minun.
Excellent, that was good. Well done. Okay, I think we can have a next student, please.
Yes, I'll unmute L301.
Yeah. Assalamualaikum.
Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum salam. So you can start from here, please.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أولئك على هدى من ربهم وأولئك هم المفلحون.
Okay, so just a quick note. So this lam has a vertical fathah. A normal fathah like this one, we only prolong for 1 second. But when you tilt it and it goes in turns vertical, then it is a vertical fathah and you prolong it for 2 seconds. So this has to be prolonged. Ulaika ala. And also this is wa ulaika. Can you please start again?
Yep. أولئك على هدى من ربهم وأولئك هم المفلحون.
Yeah, that was much better, Jazakallah. And this, yeah, also can you read this verse, please?
إن الذين كفروا سواء عليهم أنذرتهم أم لم تنذرهم لا يؤمنون.
That was really good, mashallah, excellent. You've also pronounced the Hamza the right way. La yu'minun. That was good, mashallah. I think we can move on to a next student, please. Was that L301?
Yes, that was L301.
Yeah.
I'll unmute L302.
Yeah, L302. Is that right? Yes. Yes. Assalamualaikum.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullah.
Walaikum salam. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm good. Alhamdulillah.
Okay. Do we have somebody that speaks Arabic amongst us?
Yes, that's right.
Mashallah. Okay. So your pronunciation is probably better than some of ours.
No, I don't think so. Jazakallah. Yeah.
So can you start from here, please?
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ختم الله على قلوبهم وعلى سمعهم وعلى أبصارهم غشاوة ولهم عذاب عظيم.
Excellent. That was beautiful to listen to. I know sometimes for people who have Arabic as the mother language, they tend to just read it a little bit faster, and sometimes because that's what they speak at home as well. Obviously, it's not exactly the way with the Quran is obviously a different kind of an Arabic, much higher. But we have to remember to still prolong the areas that need to be prolonged. So we haven't gone through this, so I'm not going to go into it yet. But Rishawa. But other than that, mashallah, that was really good. I think I would like to listen to, let's see, the next verse as well, please. Sorry, there's and then the mouse. Okay, sorry, just give me a moment. Okay, there we go.
ومن الناس من يقول آمنا بالله وباليوم الآخر وما هم بمؤمنين.
Okay, excellent. Jazakallah. That was really good, mashallah. Jazakallah. And can we have another student, please?
Yes, I will unmute L256.
Yeah, assalamu alaikum. L256, assalamu alaikum. Can you hear me? Assalamu alaikum. Student L256. Okay, no reply. So can we have a different student, please?
Yes, of course. Okay, I'll give you L262.
Yeah, L262. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
Okay, so can you please start from here?
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. يخادعون الله والذين آمنوا وما يخدعون إلا أنفسهم وما يشعرون.
Very good, mashallah. Yes, please carry on.
Okay. في قلوبهم مرض. في قلوبهم مرض فزادهم الله مرضا ولهم عذاب عليم بما كانوا.
L276.
L276. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
So can you start? If I'm not mistaken, yes, from here, please.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. وإذا قيل لهم لا تفسدوا في الأرض قالوا إنما نحن مصلحون.
Good effort, mashallah. Very good. The next one as well, please.
ألا إنهم هم المفسدون ولكن لا يشعرون.
Jazakallah. That was good. Mashallah, that was really good. Can we have another student, please?
Yes, I will unmute L278.
L278. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
Yes, so can you start? Sorry, the screen has, I moved the screen and now I was also writing. So is this where the last student stopped?
Yes, it's this one.
Yes, okay. So please start from Waida.
Can you scroll it a bit?
Yeah, I'm trying to, I'm struggling. The thing is that I've got the, we can share the remote control and amongst the teachers. So it's not always the easiest thing to do, but we're trying. So yes, please start from here.
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. وإذا قيل لهم آمنوا كما آمن الناس قالوا أنؤمن كما آمن السفهاء ألا إنهم هم السفهاء ولكن لا يعلمون.
That was really good, mashallah. This accidentally highlighted the whole thing. I meant to just highlight this ha and this hamza. So this hamza, again, this will only be pronounced like an alif. Anu'minu, qalu anu'minu. And this one is not a thick letter. This is not a ha. Amana sufaha. Like this, okay? Can you read the next one, please, as well? From here. Does the student still have the mic? Does L278 still have the mic?
I think L278 has left the class. Maybe,
oh, okay.
I think maybe on accident something happened.
Okay, yeah, no, that's fine. So we can have a different student, that's fine.
Yeah, okay. I'll unmute L246.
Yeah, L246. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum, L246. Can you hear me? Okay, we can try a different student. Can I just say to all the students out there, you don't need to feel nervous or scared. We're all here to learn together, and there are different levels of everybody's level of like how much they know of each stage of the pronunciation and everything else. Some of you might have more or less experience with it than others, but just to tell you the truth, I can speak for myself. In my experience, I also learned the Quran in the easy way when my mother taught it to me in the easy way, just a simple way, and it wasn't the Arabic pronunciation because she herself didn't know the Arabic pronunciation, so I learned it afterwards. So I've learned it through Hafiz Saab's classes, and so inshallah, if I can do it, then inshallah you'll be able to do it too. So if you get the mic and you feel nervous, that's fine, you can tell us, and we'll be extra soft with you, I guess, but there's no need to panic, okay? So I think we can have another student now.
All right. I'll unmute L241.
Yeah. Assalamu
okay. I seem to have been difficult unmuting her. Can you try? L241?
Assalamu alaikum.
Oh, yes, she's unmuted.
Yeah, okay. Assalamu alaikum. Are you L241?
Yep.
Okay. So you can start from here, please.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وإذا لقوا الذين آمنوا قالوا آمنا وإذا خلوا إلى شياطينهم قالوا إن معكم إنما نحن مستهزئون.
Okay, that was good, mashallah. Your pronunciation is really good. But just one thing, that was for 2 seconds. You have to prolong this. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. وَإِذَا خَلَوْا إِلَىٰ. Also here the same. I think this one actually you did. And what else? Oh yeah, this ha is mustahzi'un. It's not a ha. It's not a thick letter. This is a thick letter. Nahnu mustahzi'un. Okay, so jazakallah for that. That was really good actually. I just noticed the time. I think I should probably hand over to the date teacher now, so she can finish off whatever needs to be finished off. And inshallah, your next class will be on Thursday.
Okay, Jazakallah so much. Really well recited, all Lajna. Really good, well done. So now we are coming towards the end of our class. Alhamdulillah, we've learned some new rules and I hope we keep revising them. So we are ready for the Thursday class. Please ensure that you keep practicing to distinguish the short vowels from the long vowels. So 1 second for the short vowels and 2 seconds for the long vowels. And please also keep practicing the 7 letters of the theme. Jazakumullah to all Lajna for joining this class today. Please also remember when you sign in for the Thursday class and all the classes after that to sign in with your correct ID, so not a personal username, not your own name, just the correct ID that was given to you, that was emailed to you prior to these classes for the online sign-in. Please use them because after the 3rd class, you might be missing out on the class time as you will not be having correctly signed in and you will be sent to the waiting room. So we can just request you to please sign in with the correct IDs. Now, as I said, before the Thursday class, keep revising the new rules and inshallah we'll meet on Thursday again. Jazakumullah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.